Hmm. For some very odd reason, I found this in my chair this morning. I don't know how it got there. This is very disturbing. I'm on to you, Pennywise. So, with October upon us now, it is time to discuss some Halloween flicks. Today, I am talking about Stephen King's It, the new 2017 version. Now, keep in mind, I never saw the original It film. I've seen reviews about it. It's very funny and all that. And I've never read a Stephen King book, so this is just me purely talking about the film. Just this version, nothing else. So this is my thoughts. I really enjoyed it, actually. In the new version of Stephen King's It, the story follows these 7 kids who are being attacked by this strange person known as Pennywise, and he's he's pretty much killed children and people over the years and such. And in the course of the film, these children are the only ones who can see him, and it's up to them to stop him. Now, granted, I know what you're thinking. Why didn't I see this film sooner and everything? And the reason is, I was waiting for October to come because, well, it seems more fitting and everything. So what did I think of? So what did I like about the film? For starters, I love the children. You know, the actors who would play each of these children. I love Bill. I love. I have my notes right here. So I have Bill, Stan, Ben, Bev. They were all wonderful, and each of these kids has got issues and such they're dealing with. Let's see. We have who's the first? We have Bill, who is the leader of the group, who is dealing with the fact that he's lost his younger brother, Georgie. We have Stan, who's Jewish. He's trying to become a man and everything. And he's not very interested in the religion more and such. We have Ben, who is the new school kid, and I felt bad for this kid because he got bullied by the bullies and all that. They carved an H onto his stomach, which was just bad and everything and such. And he doesn't have a lot of friends and such, and I felt bad for the character because he deserves at least some friends instead of being in the library at the time. Then you have Beverly, or Bev is short, and she's dealing with her father who is molesting her. It's just like, oh, he was like disturbing and such, and I just really couldn't stand him and such. Then you got Richie, who's got the biggest mouth. I was laughing at this guy because he just never shuts up, and I loved him a lot for that. Then there's Eddie, who is, taking a lot of medications and such because he's very keen on being clean, because his mom and such is like that. And then you got Mike, who was an orphan, losing his parents and all that. So there's that. And each of these children, all the kids and everything, are dealing with a lot of issues and such in the film. Then you got Pennywise. Oh my god, Pennywise was creepy. This was creepy. And I mean it. I could not take my eyes off Pennywise for 1 second. He was disturbing, he was creepy, and he was just, he is someone I never want to cross, honestly. I feel like this is someone I might put on my top 10 list of creatures I never want to deal with. And he was so good, I could not take my eyes off the character and such. And I really enjoyed it a lot, I really enjoyed the actor's portrayal of Pennywise. His name was Bill Skarsgård. Sorry if I mispronounced the last name, I'm not very good with that. But he did Pennywise just brilliantly. Terrifying, disturbing, creepy. I would never want to deal with him, so. And I loved each of the kids because they felt like real kids, and even though they're growing up around the 1980s and such and all that, it was still great. The them feel like kids. You know, these were boys who were not well liked. They kind of found each other in a sense, and working together to stop Pennywise was pretty awesome. There's little Easter eggs in the film of different time period because of the time period and all that. Like there's if you look at one scene in the film where they're past a movie theater, it's got Lethal Weapon 2 and then Batman, which I thought that was kind of great, and then A Nightmare on Elm Street 5. I cannot remember which one that one is. I think the Dream Warriors probably. I could be wrong, but so, but this version of it was very good, and there was so much going on in the film, like imagery, some of the set locations and such were really great. The atmospheres I thought was really enjoyable, and you know, it was something I could not take my eyes off of. Pennywise was someone I could not believe I was watching. He was just so dark and just disturbing and everything. So the good news is he doesn't turn into a spider, so that was a plus. But there is so much not known about the character, which sets up for the sequel. I know, but I would like little hints of who he is. But you get a bit of a story in the film where when you see Ben, I believe, looking through the history of the character, you kind of see his image. So he's been around in history. He's done some stuff and all that. So it kind of makes it up and all that. So, but yeah, I love Pennywise. I think he was great. The children, the cast, you know, the kids, and all that was really wonderful. I enjoyed, you know, the atmosphere. There was some really dark imagery and some disturbing such. And it, you know, I get people trying to sneak in to see this film and all that, but I'm like, are you sure you want to see this? Because it's got some really creepy stuff. So I don't know how much it's exact like the book and everything, because I've never read a Stephen King novel, mind you, so I can't say for say, but I definitely have to say it was really good. I was so glad I got to see this film. It was very dark. It had some great imagery, some good story, music, using New Kids on the Block, which was very unusual, but yet I'm okay with that. So there is that. Overall, if I had to give it out of 5 stars, I would give Stephen King's It a solid 4 out of 5. I guess the only nitpick I would have liked is to learn a little bit about Pennywise, but not too much. But at the same time, some moments were kind of slow in the film, but, you know, it wasn't all that bad, nevertheless. So, yeah, I really did enjoy this film. I actually took my dad to see the movie, and we really enjoyed it a lot. He wanted to see this film for a while. I wanted to wait until October, and we found some time today to do it, so I was glad to have gone and seen it and everything. And I really did enjoy it a lot more than I anticipated. It was very creepy. It's got a good, nice vibe. I might watch again in the month of October for the month of Halloween and all that, so. But yeah, I'm definitely looking forward to seeing the sequel. I cannot wait to see what they're going to do. So, yeah, this was just excellent. If you've not seen Stephen King's It, I highly recommend you check it out because it is really, really good. So, but that's my thoughts on the film. Let me know what you guys thought of Stephen King's It. Did you like the new one? Did you prefer the old one over the new? Did you think the new is better than the old? And my other question is, since I've never read Stephen King books, if you could leave in the comments below your top 5 picks for which Stephen King books to read, I would gladly like to know, because 1, I could get to know what people like, and 2, there's something that might stand out to me that I want to read, because I've never read a Stephen King novel, so, and I definitely would love to read some of those and check them out and all that, so. But let me know what you guys think. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Also subscribe to my channel because I do not only movie reviews, but I've been doing vlogs to an anime called My Hero Academia as of recently. I'll be doing more some anime vlogs and some cartoon vlogs along the future and such. So, and hit the bell as well so you can know of future videos and when to be and all that. Plus, if you follow me on Twitter, I'll leave it in the link down below of my Twitter of @SuperKO1 if you want to follow me on there for the latest updates and such. So, but yeah, thank you for watching. This was one of 4 videos I'll be doing for October. Come back next week and I will talk about one Halloween movie I watch every year, and that is Brandon Lee's The Crow. I'm going to be going in depth more and talking about that and such. So, come back next week and all that. Thank you all for watching. Let me know what y'all thought of it, and I will see you next time.